You can see the driver, as Eliana is trying to get back technically with us, you can see right there, you can see the driver very clearly. CHP, again, Michael, talking to the driver there.
And this seems, again, Eliana, I want to bring you in on this. Again, another rare move, the driver actually communicating with the CHP officer. Typically, we see the officers behind because we don't know who or what that person has in his or her car. So this is odd.
It looks like they were just using that to distract him. So they could box him in, but that was such a close call there with that officer. It looks like the driver is out of the car, but he is not complying. Looks like he's resisting. These 4 CHP officers are going to be taking him down here in a moment. They're going to be taking him into custody. Still a struggle. You can tell that he is not complying, trying to still communicate with the officers, but it looks like he pretty much realizes that there's nothing he can do to get himself out of this. He is now in handcuffs and will be in the back of a squad car here in a matter of minutes. Hawthorne Boulevard at Woodbrook Road is where this all came to a very quick end here, as that driver was distracted talking to one CHP officer. Another one swooped in, boxed him in, and pursuit is over.
And you saw him kind of come out of that car, come out of that car aggressively, talking to them, sort of arguing. Again, some rare moves here, as you've seen the CHP officer come directly at him, talking to him. Right. Perhaps maybe what they said, it'll be really interesting to get the aftermath, is what they said allowed them to feel comfortable enough to do that.
Again, a lot of unknowns, however, with this driver. You don't know what's inside of the car, again, who's inside of the car. They're communicating with them through the passenger window of the police cruiser. They box him in. One officer gets out. He puts it in reverse.
Right.
At that point. So
he's still aggressive with the car itself.
Right, Eliana. It just doesn't seem like this was all textbook. If I were to be going through pursuit training with the CHP.
I have a lot of questions about this one, Michael. There were certain points that just seemed like the officers were a little bit too relaxed, so perhaps they had information that we didn't, which led them to act in that way, and of course to be in active communication with him the way that they were. But the good thing is that regardless of what may have been the backstory, is that no officers were hurt, even though we had that very close call there at the end, and the driver is now in custody and no longer a threat to the public.